ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Reality of Wrestling. My name is Brad Gilmore, and this is the flagship of Texas Wrestling. We want to thank the nearly 440,000 subscribers to the Reality of Wrestling YouTube channel. This week on the show, we have a big set of matches. We are going to see Zack Mason in action. We're going to see Danni B versus Jenna Lynn versus Raychell Rose competing in our Diamonds division to get an opportunity at that championship. And we're also going to get to see El Campeon himself, Gino Medina, one of the most decorated competitors in the history of the Reality of Wrestling, taking on Nathan Bradley. All that and more this week on the flagship of Texas Wrestling, the Reality of Wrestling.
Do what you're supposed to. You could get your song to ask me who I want to meet. I tell you more things. Always been a couple bands in the personal.
And here we go this week on the Reality of Wrestling, and here comes a man who's still on his ascent in this company, Zack Mason. Zack Mason, for some reason or another, is not able to shake those renegades of wrestling. We want to thank our socially distanced crowd here this evening at the World Gym Arena, all wearing their protective equipment for the safety of each other and our performers alike. Zack Mason in our opening contest, looking to finally put the row, being the Renegades of Wrestling, in the rearview mirror.
Rudy Garza, representing the Renegades of Wrestling, OB.
Rudy Garza has been heralded as one of the leaders of the Renegades of Wrestling. When I asked Rudy if he was going to be accompanying OB to this match, he said absolutely, but just for moral support. He will remain out of it. He wants to see what the young OB can do. However, I did not believe him. But nevertheless, hopefully the referee will be able to control the contest here this evening and make sure it's a one-on-one affair. That is never really the case when it comes to the Renegades of Wrestling. And there's our opening bell as Zack Mason, a former tag team champion in this division, in this company, taking on OB, who has had some big moments so far in his young career. Look at that. Whoa, look at the power. Look at the power of the man who rose to wrestling royalty, Zack Mason, and you see the look on the face of OB going, oh man, this man is strong. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. Zack Mason utilizing every second of that 3 count. Great waist control. Bringing OB down to the mat. Some old school wrestling right here. Cover one. Kick out after 1.5 from OB. But Zack Mason still has him by the waist. And boom, beautiful takedown right there. This is Olympic style wrestling you're seeing on display from Zack Mason. OB able to get to a vertical base. Zack Mason again, good waist control. OB going under the leg, side headlock. And OB with a smile on his face, thinking he was outsmarting Zack Mason. Did a good job countering out of that waist lock, where Zack Mason had all the control. Zack Mason now trying to bounce OB off of the ropes. But OB falling to his knees, stopping Zack's forward momentum. And still that side headlock. Wait a minute, then the power coming back into play. Beautiful, beautiful headlock takeover by OB. OB has those fingers locked. The hands are interlocked with one another as Zack Mason tries to get back up to a vertical base. OB climbing the ropes. Beautiful. Again, another headlock takeover. And wow, is this young man showing us something right now? A statement win this would be for young OB. Oh, back suplex almost into a cover. OB rolling through, continues into that side headlock. If we were scoring this by rounds, I think OB right now would be winning 10-9. Oh. Again, OB registering the power of Zack Mason. Big leapfrog. Oh! Zack Mason looked like he was going for a clothesline. OB was prepared for it, and then he just puts his knee into the gut of OB. And there's another kick to the gut. Big forearm shot. Knocking the young man back into the turnbuckle. Zack Mason. Oh my goodness. God. Damn it, that looked like it hurt. Irish whip. Reversal by OB. Zack Mason looking for the boot up. OB blocks it. Looking for a clothesline. And there's a big, oh my goodness, a big overhead belly-to-belly suplex sending OB across the ring. One. A kick out after one. A kick out after one by OB. And what a beautiful, beautiful belly-to-belly overhead suplex from Zack Mason. OB trying to get that right leg over the head of Zack Mason when he was on the ground. Nevertheless, back up to a vertical base, some left hands to the rib cage. Zack Mason still has a good hold of OB. OB slips out. Oh! Trying to return with some chops. And Zack Mason, his face said it all after the chop from OB. His face looked like Deshaun Watson in a meeting with the general manager of the Houston Texans. Oh! And a drop kick to the middle rope. One, cover one, and Zack Mason feeling that one in a variety of ways right now. His voice might have raised an octave. OB looking to get the advantage. Oh, good kick there. Oh, and another one, and another one, and another one. Sounded like DJ Khaled out here, but OB keeps bringing the hits. I think I heard Rudy Garza shouting, "We the best." Utilizing that 5 count for every second that it's worth. And there's a big chop to the chest again. Oh! Forearm shot. Another forearm from Zack Mason. Irish whip into the corner. OB able to get the foot up. Another big belly-to-belly overhead suplex. And Zack Mason's got the eyes. Zack Mason, eyes bulging out of his head like he just saw Lori Harvey at the gym. Oh. Great trip there from OB. Drop kick to the side of the dome, cover 1, 2, and a kick out. OB trying to wear the big man down. Zack Mason getting fired up. Oh! Oh! Couple of right hands. Upper forearm there. OB able to get a spinning back kick. And now some Daniel Bryan-esque chops, or kicks, excuse me, to the chest. OB showing us that he can count and maybe telegraphing that right leg one too many times to Zack Mason. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And almost get him in the arm bar. Zack Mason's having to lock his hands together. Lock his hands together. If OB can break that grip, Zack Mason is in a terrible position. Zack Mason able to roll him up. OB getting the shoulder up, and now almost a triangle choke from the young OB from the Renegades of Wrestling. And look at the power of Zack Mason into a hurricanrana. Oh, that lariat knocking OB down. Oh, and there's its twin. Going for that hat trick of a third. But OB slapping the ears, throwing the equilibrium off, and a big scoop and a slam. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. Zack Mason cannot believe it. Beautiful reversal there. Obi with some right hands, able to fight out of this. And what fight from the young renegade. Really proving his worth here this evening. Rudy Garza staying true to his word. He has been there just for moral support, and OB really hasn't needed him. Oh, look at that! A big lariat to the back of the head. A lariat to the back of the head from Zack Mason. And this has to be all right here. Black Thunder Bomb, cover. 1, 2, 3. Zack Mason beats the young renegade. Incredible showing by the young renegade of wrestling, but Zack Mason still stands tall here at the Reality of Wrestling.
Cameron Cole, congratulations. You are the new Reality of Wrestling champion. You defeated the Savage King and Ryan Davidson. Triple threat steel cage match. Talk to us about the emotions that are coursing through you right now.
Oh, yeah. I got your attention, right, Russo? What about all my orbiters? I got your attention, right? You see, whatever you say could never equate to what happened when I walked out of the steel cage and I shocked all of you people. Russo, look, I never kissed ass. I never played politics. I was never the guy around here. Until I became so damn good, I became that guy. The Reality of Wrestling champion. Because with this title comes a lot of power. With this title becomes a lot of money. And you know, Russo, I'm money.
Well, one more question here, Cam. The internet is abuzz right now about the conclusion of that match. You're standing at the top of the cage, looking like you're about to fly back in and put an exclamation point on that match. But instead, you give the one-finger salute and nonchalantly just go down and walk away. What was that about?
The internet. The internet. You think I'm worried about the internet? About some silly little Twitter gift? I was worried about getting this gold. And I'm sorry I disappointed all you people. But when I walked out of that cage, I fulfilled 5 years in the making. Because the old me would have jumped off. The old me would have shocked the crowd with some fancy little move. Nah, because all that matters in this business is W's and L's. And Cameron Cole's been getting a whole lot of W's, Russo. People, welcome to my era. Welcome to the bad attitude era.
And here we go, Diamonds Division action. And the Oklahoma native, watch out, coming down to ringside. You know, sometimes I really have the best job in the world. I'm going to be honest with you all. Danni B, Oklahoma City's own, coming out for this triple threat occasion here in the Reality of Wrestling's Diamonds Division. Well, you might be wondering, is it Miyagi-Do or is it Cobra Kai? I think Jenna Lynn is under the Eagle Fang karate class. She's coming out here like a house on fire, ready to take it to John Kreese and whoever steps inside the ring with her. And everyone, take a knee. queen of House Rose, making her way into the reality of wrestling's arena. She is what many people believe to be the very next Diamonds champion in this division, Raychell Rose. Raychell Rose is someone who has worked on her game, and she has gotten not only better, she has gotten great at her craft. Some say that she is the uncrowned Diamonds champion, and by some, I mean Raychell Rose herself. But here we go, triple threat action, one fall to a finish. The winner, no doubt, in line for a Diamonds championship shot. The champion, Promise Braxton, currently, after defeating Roxy and being victorious in that rematch. We know AQA is next in line, and we're looking forward to that contest. But you have to think one of these three women will be after that. Double drop kick there from Jenna Lynn, and a kip up. Eagle Fan Karate in this thing. Beautiful. Head scissor takeover, look at that. Right into Danni B. Danni B knocked out of the equation. Leapfrog, Jenna Lynn, another drop kick. And wow, she's feeling the other early going cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Oh, Danni B able to trip up Jenna Lynn there on the outside. And putting the boots to her is Danni B. Danni B, a rookie here at the Reality Wrestling, but she has meant all business. Stardom written on the future of this woman's career. I just wonder how long this alliance will last, and you can tell not long. As Raychell Rose, beautiful hesitation drop kick, hitting Jenna Lynn right in the jaw. And Danni B going for the cover. 1, 2. And there it goes. The alliance lasting mere moments. And Raychell Rose stepping on that left hand of Jenna Lynn. Maybe the idea is, no, look at that, Danni B, beautiful. Raychell Rose out of the picture, double knees to the back. Oh! Well, there's some of Oklahoma City's own to the face. Cover, 1, 2, and Jenna Lynn there at the nick of time. Looked like Raychell Rose was gonna kick out anyway, and then Jenna Lynn dropping an elbow on Danni B. Call that a happy accident, call it what you will, but it worked out. Oh. Danni B sending Jenna Lynn right into Raychell Rose, maybe knocking her out of commission. Swing and a miss there from Jenna Lynn, but that one didn't miss. A kick to the middle of the gut. Oh! Palm thrusts. Danni B is teetering. Look at that, sending her right into the corner and a big bulldog. Oh! Jenna Lynn cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Roll up. 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. Roll up. 1, 2. Almost got it. Did Danni B. And now, Raychell Rose, Danni B definitely going at it. A flurry of fists. Waistlock there from Danni B, and beautiful spinning heel kick. Roundhouse, right in the jaw of Danni B. Oh! And her version of a Claymore. 1, 2, 3. Raychell Rose victorious in this triple threat match. Jenna Lynn can look forward to the next All-Valley tournament. And Danni B looking like the Thunder in the playoffs. For Raychell Rose with another dub to add to the column of many wins in her career. Championship gold in her future, no doubt. Raychell Rose, the queen.
Oh, you had one job, my guy. Zack Mason. Zack Mason.
Are you sleeping? What are you doing? We're renegades.
Chill. I got it. Failure. It's all part of the process, brother. But the thing is, we cannot stay in a failure's place. It doesn't matter who stands in our way. Zack Mason, Legion. I mean, the fact that these two hot topic goofballs are running around with the Reality of Wrestling tag team titles should make you sick. As a matter of fact, it should piss you off. As someone who's a cornerstone, someone who helped rebuild this tag division around here, that pisses me off. Those titles belong to y'all. Those titles belong to the Renegades. See, I know what it takes to get noticed around here, and what it takes is gold. I'm gonna show you how it's done, all right? Next week, I got Shawn Hendricks one-on-one. And you know me. I always got a plan. I always got something up my sleeve.
Hi, Haley Backstage here at Reality of Wrestling.
I see Reality Wrestling has finally listened to me. They brought me a mamacita, Kelly, or whatever it is. I'm sorry, but that blue hair and stuff, you're not really my type, okay? But go ahead, what you got? What you got for me?
Okay. Backstage here at Reality of Wrestling, my guest at this time, the Latin heartthrob, Gino Medina.
Yes. And what am I doing tonight? I'm wrestling in the main event where I belong. And who do they bring to me? Who do they bring? They bring Nathan Bradley all the way from Wildcat Wrestling, thinking he can touch me. You see, he's quite impressive, but impressive doesn't cut it when you're in the ring with somebody like me, with somebody with my knowledge and my resume. 3-time Reality Wrestling champion, and that's the best I can do. Nathan Bradley, are you serious? First they bring me, this Haley with the blue hair, and then Nathan Bradley. What's next, Reality Wrestling? What's next, okay? Very soon, I will be back at the top with some campeonatos, with some gold. And soon, todos verán, todos sabrán por quién. Yo soy el fino divino, Gino, el intocable. And don't text me or anything, all right?
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free.
The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
It is main event time on Reality of Wrestling, and here he comes. The man once known as El Campeón. His name, Gino Medina. Gino Medina has been traveling the world, ripping up every fan sign in sight. Nevertheless, he continues to be one of the very best this company has ever seen in its existence. Gino Medina goes against Nathan Bradley, who's shown a hell of a lot of promise here in the early goings of his career at the Reality of Wrestling. sporting that International Players Club attire. Gino Medina in our main event.
From Silicon Valley, he is the sole heir to the Milton Bradley fortune. This is
Nathan Bradley is without a doubt a star on the rise, an athlete. No doubt Gino Medina not showing him a lot of respect, but Nathan Bradley is an athlete, no doubt. We have seen him here in reality wrestling before, and he is surprised. He has yet to have that watershed moment, that quintessential victory in his Raw career that would put him high on those reality of wrestling rankings, or especially in the rankings of Booker T's mind. We will see what comes of Nathan Bradley. Here we go. These two circling the ring with each other, and Gino, what's Gino thinking? Gino's looking out to the crowd. That's the only thing with Gino Medina at times. He is a little bit more concerned with what's going on outside the squared circle than inside the squared circle. He has really let these fans get under his skin in recent months, and so far has not cost him a major victory because he is that damn good. But Gino better not get overly confident like we know he can get. It's on display right now, not respecting his opponent, not respecting his opponent's ability, being focused on the outside antics from the crowd, being more preoccupied with ripping up fans' signs than getting a 3 count. Nathan Bradley, some old school wrestling right here. Gino Medina, not fazed by it right now, able to get the reversal out. These two really reversing each other back and forth. We saw Nathan Bradley here, seems to be perhaps over a year ago, cover one. These two keep reversing one another. You know, styles make fights, but sometimes when your style is too similar to another, look at that, beautiful by Nathan Bradley, beautiful drop kick. When your style is too similar to another, you can find yourself at a constant stalemate. Reversal from Gino. Oh, look at that. Kick to the ribs, could have cracked one. We saw Nathan Bradley here several months back, perhaps over a year ago, as a part of a tag team Fortune 5000. And now he finds himself in one-on-one competition, which when you're normally used to having a tag partner there, when you feel like your muscles are wearing out on you, when you feel like you're breathing a little bit heavier than you were at the beginning. Beautiful arm drag takeover there from Nathan Bradley. Another one to match him. You can always go out there and tag your partner to get some reprieve, to get a little rest, a little R&R over there on the apron. But when you do not have that partner, you wonder if the gas tank is the same. Nathan Bradley going under the middle rope to the outside.
Watch back, Gino. Come on!
Cover one. Needed the back there from Gino. Chop there to Nathan Bradley, and Gino, slow and methodical. is winning this match on points alone. And now, a rear chin lock. And you see that knee expertly placed between the shoulder blades of Nathan Bradley and against the spinal column that is just making this an unbearable hold. And Nathan Bradley able to pivot his hips, get to a knee, and then back to a vertical base. And look at that, a backbreaker, and Gino just holds him there. And you see Gino pushing on the back of the chin, just hyperextending the middle to upper and lower back of Nathan Bradley. This could get very ugly very quickly. And at times you have to think, even though Nathan Bradley has probably found himself in a more precarious position than this, like I said before, he has a tag team partner to go to. You have to start to wonder, and look at that, Gino. Gino, those legs wrapped around the middle of Nathan Bradley, squeezing on that rib cage, pulling back on the hair, getting inside the mind, and physically wearing down Nathan Bradley, pulling back on the chin again. Gino is expertly picking apart his opponent. Oh! Gino reveling in his accomplishments thus far. And really, since about minute 3 in this match, it's been all Gino Medina. And there, what? I thought Nathan Bradley, there it is. There might be his moment. Gino, though, staying on a vertical base. And then slowly dropping down to one knee and then to the mat. That took some time to register. Could this be the second win for the underdog in this contest? Nathan Bradley, beautiful. It's fortune time. Wow, standing shooting star press, cover 2, and a kick out. That was Nathan Bradley's opportunity. Again, calling for fortune time. Measuring the former reality wrestling champion up, full Nelson position. What is he going to do with him? Gino trying to fight out of it, and he does. Those, oh, beautiful. Those back elbows to the side of the face of Nathan Bradley. Some vintage Gino here. Nathan Bradley able to get a knee. Oh, back suplex. Gino felt that one. And going to the well for the 3rd time, calling for fortune time. Oh, look at that. Cover. 1, 2, upset 2.5 from Nathan Bradley, who just seems to be giving his absolute best to Gino Medina to no avail. I think Nathan Bradley's allowing Gino too much time to recover. Gino, there it is. Had it blocked to Nathan Bradley, to the Scarlet Letter. Gino steps through. Look at that. The pain of Nathan Bradley, that back that's been worked on the entire evening. He's in the middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. What will Nathan Bradley do? Trying to inch his way. Using that arm strength to get to the rope. Can he get there? Gino standing up. Moving him back in the center of the ring. Nathan Bradley. Cover 1, 2. Almost had him 2 3/4. There's that question mark kick to the back of the head from Gino. Cover 1, Well, Gino had his foot on the bottom rope. Gino had his foot on the bottom rope. The referee forced to break the count. And now, Gino putting the exclamation point on it. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Gino Medina victorious. Gino Medina talking trash to the camera, saying this is all you got, this is it. You have to think that a title is on the mind of a man who went to the top of the mountain on 3 separate occasions. Gino victorious in our main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling. I want to thank our executive producers, Booker T. Huffman and Charmel Huffman, our director in charge, Kevin Bernhardt. My name is Brad Gilmore. This is the Reality of Wrestling, and we will see you on the next episode.